This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Meeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and I am just having a beautiful day here and just getting things together here at the Raw Life. And I love making videos to help a lot of people, and I have something on my mind I wanted to talk about because last week I did a video about this drink called Sur-U-Viv, which is a cultured whey beverage, and I was pretty excited about it, but my dilemma was that I'm a raw vegan, so how can I eat something that's animal product? Well, the problem was that a lot of people replied saying, the raw vegan diet is the way to go. And I even said in the video, for me, the raw vegan diet is best, but I was going to experiment with this drink. And I have an open mind. If I hear something's good, I'm willing to experiment with it and just to see what's going on and everything else. But after experimenting with it, I think it's a great product. But here's my dilemma, folks. First of all, I'm on a 98 or 99% raw food diet, a raw vegan diet. To my knowledge, I don't eat anything that's cooked, but I do eat honey, and honey is an animal product, so I can't say I'm 100% raw vegan. For those of you that don't know what a vegan is somebody that doesn't eat any animals or anything that comes from an animal, and very often they don't talk to anyone who does. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, they eat things that don't come from animals or animals themselves. And I've been a vegan for 15 years and pretty much thriving on the vegan diet, but always open to experiment because I know not everyone is willing to or wanting to take that step to the vegan level. And we all have our own personal reasons for being vegetarians or vegans or even in consuming meat. Now, I'm really excited about Beyond Organic by Jordan Rubin, the company that I'm promoting, because even though I don't eat meat personally, I have a lot of friends and family that do eat meat. And no, I do not want to support the death of animals and the killing and so on. But if somebody's going to choose to eat meat that I love for and care for, I'd much rather them eat meat from a company that's not produced meat from a factory farm or meat that is unhealthy for the body. I want them to get the free-range, grass-fed meat that Beyond Organic offers. But here's my problem, folks. This drink, Sur-U-Viv, I believed it was a raw beverage, but it's not. I come to find out that the juice in there is flash pasteurized. Now, a majority of people, flash pasteurized isn't going to mean a lot because it's, bam, 1 second, it's lights on and lights off. But to me, it means a lot because I really feel important about a 100% raw food diet. And even with the experiment of adding a little cooked food last year back into my diet for the first time in 15 years, I did not feel good on cooked food the way I did on 100% raw. I'm not saying cooked food is bad for people, but what I am saying is for me personally, especially somebody that's coming from a disease state to begin with, the raw food diet 100% is what I thrived at. As for my introduction to animal products, well, I know milk is such a terrible product, especially if it's processed and cooked and found in the store. But if somebody has their own goat or cow and they get their own raw milk from grass-fed cattle, their own, well, again, if that's what works for a person, that's what they want to do, that's fine. My problem was when I found out, even though this is a great product for health and it's a great drink, me personally, am I going to want to keep continuing to take something that I know isn't 100% raw, and possibly, I'm not saying that I'll compromise other people's health because it's done great things already for people, but do I want to compromise my own health? Possibly, because I am in a sensitive state of, even though I've overcome my illness almost 20 years ago, I'm aware to know that it can come back if I do the wrong things. Somebody just asked me on the phone, they said, Paul, do you ever cheat? And I didn't comprehend what they were saying. What do you mean cheat? They go, well, you say you're on a 100% raw food diet or you're on a mostly raw food diet. Do you ever go to Burger King or McDonald's or anything like that? Do you ever have a bad day where your emotions just take over and you just want to eat something bad? Folks, I can't do that. Not even if I wanted to, I couldn't, because I had inflammatory bowel disease, which is inflammation of the colon. And if I do something like that, the chances of it coming back are very real. And I'd rather eat things that, or avoid eating things that I once ate and eat things that are 100% as pure, as healthy for my body as possible. I'm blessed to have good friends to keep me on track. And for me, basically things like this, a product like this, the Ceruvivre, I think is excellent for 99% of the population. Even though it has it's a flash pasteurized, I still think it's much better than what's found in a supermarket store. And for all that's in this cultured whey beverage, I think it's excellent, and I highly recommend it. But for me, and if you're where I'm at and you want to take it to the next level, without a doubt, 100% raw is the highest you can take it. Now, if you live in a cold environment and you have a choice between soup or a cooked soup or a raw food candy bar, obviously the cooked soup is going to be better for you. However, what if you can get a raw salad? That might be best. Or if you live in the tropics like I do, eating some more fruit, some raw fruits. As I always say and I always maintained, I believe in getting my nutrients from fruits and vegetables first. And then from there, we can look at other things. Well, I've been playing around with my diet for the last couple of months and just seeing what works, what doesn't. But I'm open-minded to try and experiment with things like this. And to my knowledge, when I believed it was 100% raw, I was excited about it. But now knowing it's not, I'm done with this, folks. I'm gonna still promote it for people that want it, and I think it's a great product. And it's not this product alone that I'm talking about. I'm talking about products that I know are not 100% raw or 100% vegan, but I know are healthy. I'm not going to let my own selfish thinking of saying something's 100% raw vegan, so that's the only thing you can eat. No, for me, that's the only thing I'm choosing to eat. But if something is not 100% raw vegan and somebody else wants to eat something, as a health teacher, I do believe it's my responsibility to let people know that there are healthy options out there like this. But I just wanted to clear up the confusion. I did say last week that I was testing this drink and things like this. And I will continue to do tests in the future if something comes along that I believe might be healthy to you, so on. But I always maintain I'm on a 95, 96, 97, or 98% raw vegan diet. And somebody said, well, how do you weigh it? How do you weigh out the percentages? And that's a great question. I don't. I'm just trying to explain the majority of my diet is raw vegan. And I don't know anyone in this world that's eating a 100% raw vegan diet all the time on purpose. Because, you know, maybe somebody wants to do that, but maybe a bug got in their little salad or something was cooked and they didn't know it. So I do know a lot of people that believe they are and have the intent to do so. But I like what my friend John Kohler says. He always says he's 99.9% raw for those occasions where he doesn't know if something's cooked or not. And you know, that's the way we got to think. Me, I can't say I'm 100% raw vegan because, to my knowledge, I don't know if I eat something cooked sometimes. But for 99.9% of the times, I know. But if somebody asks, is Paul Neeson on a raw vegan diet? You could answer the way you want. Really, it doesn't matter to me what you think or what you say. All I know is I'm on a healthy diet. And I have my own guidelines and monitors to know if what I'm doing is working for me or not. And as I always say, you have to have an open mind and do what works best for you. I definitely recommend you go to rawlife.mybeyondorganic.com and check out these products, the cultured whey beverage and other products. If you're interested in doing some cultured and fermented dairy products, is excellent. But if you want to go raw vegan, well, I'm here to help you. I know what to be done. I have a lot of friends who've been eating raw vegan for a long time, some of them over 50 years. I wrote a book called The Raw Life, which describes what a raw vegan is, what it should be, and how to do it. I just don't want anyone to believe that the vegan diet or the raw food diet is a panacea. It's not. There's a lot more to health than that. And I want people to realize that. So, you know, whatever you decide to do, do it with joy, have an open mind, and you'll have a wonderful time doing it and experimenting. Okay? Put your comments and questions below the video, everybody, and thank you for all your support and watching the videos. I have some really good interviews coming up in the near future. Get over to rawlifehealthshow.com and see other interviews with some experts. And if you know of anybody that you would like me to interview on the Raw Life Health Show, just send me their information or get me in touch with them and we can make that happen. Till then, everybody have a great day and a great raw life.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.